Hello, welcome back to Snug Messages. I still haven't thought of a better name, so we're gonna roll with this for now, and I might come up with something cool soon. If you have like a cool idea for a name for this series, feel free to let me know. I have no idea, cause like Inbox is such a good name, but again, that's taken, so I'm not gonna go copying. Anyway, we have a really important issue to talk about. Not issue, but just topic to talk about. I think it's really interesting. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah. Hey, Snug. I find it really hard to commit to something. I've been big on game development for years, but not once have I ever kept a project going. I've released one game, updated it whole 2 times, and dropped it. But I don't know why. It's literally my whole life. This is my whole life. Why can't I stick to anything? I don't get it. Why is it so hard? I just want one thing. I just want to stick to one thing, but I can't. It's worrying me. What if this negatively affects relationships I have, or the one I'm currently in? I don't get it. I can't stick to anything. First things first, calm down. Okay? Like, do not overstress about this. It is not as much of a pressing major issue as you think. Don't overstress about committing to one thing and what people are gonna think. I would recommend taking this kind of step by step. Because commitment is honestly, contrary to what I just said, actually a pretty big thing. It actually is kind of deciding what your purpose is, what you're gonna be going towards in life. Um, just slow down. Similar to what I said in the last video, you can live at a slow speed. You can take your time with these things. I would definitely not recommend just jumping into a commitment. You gotta think about that for a while. You gotta make sure that's what you want. You gotta make sure it's right for you. Because you cannot mess up a commitment. I mean, you can, but it's just gonna, take a while to redo things. Don't feel stressed like this has to be perfect. I'll go more into that in a second, but yeah, just be calm and take your time with this. This isn't a one size fits all, just quickly, solve this problem, go on to the next. This is a pretty big thing. Um, what I want you to do is make a mental, physical, any type of list of everything that you want to chase in life. Every cool little hobby that you might want to turn into a job, every job that you might want to pursue in the future. Make a list of all that. And in that list, whenever you have it, fully fleshed out, you think you got everything. It's okay if you missed a couple things. Um, Pick the one thing you want. Just the one. Just the one thing you want. What is the one thing that sticks out to you in that list the most? It might not even be game development if you have it all on paper. And it might be. If it is game development, okay, keep chasing that. Okay, that's great. I think game development is so cool. I used to have a game developer friend on Roblox, and the projects he did and the community he gathered. Oh my god, it's so cool. Okay, I think it's a great thing to go towards. Um, just create all the different things, all the different paths you think you can go in life, and choose which one you think you want. Just whichever one in the list. Alright, and don't feel the pressure that you need to choose the perfect one. Alright, just pick one and screw it. Go for it. Why not? You only got one life to live, and I think purpose is a very important thing for people to, find a really good reason for living their lives, find a really good reason to keep going, okay? Purpose is very important, and chasing something like this will give you that purpose. And whenever you choose this thing, it's not just gonna be, if you really want to commit to it, if you really want to make this your livelihood, then it's gonna be more than just kind of doing it occasionally as a hobby. If you want to do full commitment, you're gonna have to go all in. To be ballin', you have to be all in. Sorry. um, but no, seriously, you have to really dedicate your time to this thing. You really have to develop some really cool games because there's competition out there. You can't just make something amazing whenever other people. I mean, you can make something amazing. Okay, one hit wonders are real, but if you want to make something that's gonna have a lasting impact and everything, you gotta really put some time into it. You can't just kind of wake up and have game of the year. You gotta really dedicate quite a bit of time to this thing that you're working on. And that means that you're gonna have to tell those relationships in your life, hey, I'm gonna be taking a lot of time on this project. I'm gonna be taking a lot of time for me and my passions, my interests. I'm not gonna have that much time to hang out as often. Um, and I need some space. Another thing that you need to consider is just letting those relationships in your life know that you're gonna be kind of unavailable. Because if you're gonna full commit to something, then you are gonna be unavailable. That's just kind of how it goes. I took a deep plunge into making Minecraft content, and I told all my friends at the time, hey, I'm probably not gonna be around as often. I'm really gonna try to commit to this, and they were okay with that. They'll be more accepting than you might realize. And you're not leaving them, of course. You're still gonna pop out. You're probably gonna hang out with them occasionally. But you're just gonna spend a lot more time on really focusing and harnessing your craft onto this thing that you love. And it's not bad to do that. It's actually really good. Again, finding that purpose is alright. And if your friends do have a problem with you leaving and going to chase your ambitions, were they really your friends? Because at the end of the day, you're doing this for the better of yourself. And a real friend would want that. They would want that for you. They would want you to chase these ambitious goals and big dreams, because in my opinion, my friends doing that, that's the coolest thing in the world. Alright, that's the one thing I admire about some of my friends most, is their ambition. It's important to have ambition. It's important to want to be great, want to be good at what you do. But another thing I want to can't think. Another thing I want to talk about here is, what if you choose wrong? What if it doesn't work out? What if it goes bad? In the words of Jim Carrey, you can fail at what you aren't very good at, so you might as well chase what you love. So what if you choose wrong? It's okay. It's not a bad thing. People choose wrong all the time. I've chosen wrong before. I think it's really important for people to realize that you can start over, like whenever you want. You're not glued to who you are. There's not like a big bounty board saying, we need to hunt this guy down, he works this job. Like, no. You can do whatever you want. And if you maybe lose interest, or it's just not going well and you want to chase something else, do it. Again, let your friends know, hey, sorry, this didn't work out, but I'm going to be chasing something else now. I've done that as well to some of my friends. I've been like, hey, I went for this whole thing and it didn't really work out well, and now I'm going to be busy with something else. Again, hopefully they're okay with that. If not, I would measure the logistics of them being true friends of yours. Sorry. But it's okay to start over. People do it all the time. You've probably started over in some aspect of your life, whether that's, leaving a game that you were good at to play a different game, whether that's chasing a new hobby, like a new sport, just something new. It's okay to restart, and it's okay to go all in. It's okay to put everything behind you and just fully chase this goal. And of course this is going to sound like woke mindset quote, but the most successful people in the world, everyone thought they were crazy. And if you seem crazy enough to this goal, then you might just end up like them. Now, of course, don't be controversial or anything, but it's okay to be ambitious. It's okay to have importance in your goals. Finally, I want to talk about the lore behind the PFP. I was scrolling Pinterest one day and I saw a really awesome dog, and that's the lore behind the profile picture for Snug Talk. I know it's not as grandiose and amazing as it's cracked up to be, but listen, I think it's a cute dog. He has a cool add-on. Like, can you blame me? Can you blame me at all? No, you cannot. Anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Snug Messages. If there's anything I missed or anything you want me to talk about, feel free to check the top link in the description. That is a form where you can submit anything you want, any topic as deep as surface level, anything. If you have something on your mind, feel free to just put it in there. It is there for you, and I will talk about it. It is completely anonymous, so if you have a problem going on in your life and you want some input on it, feel free to submit anything you want. I will try to reply to everything that I can. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next Snug Talk.